As the American Pharoah era came to an end with the Triple Crown winner's final career race in the 2015 Breeders' Cup Classic at Keeneland in Lexington, Kentucky,
American Pharoah has belted a Grand Slam in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
Horse racing was also witnessing the dawn of a female age. In 3 Battle of the Sexes Breeders' Cup races, 2 females came out on top over their male counterparts. Tepin in the Breeders' Cup Mile for jockey Julia Leperoux and trainer Mark Casse, and Irish filly Found in the Breeders' Cup Turf for the Coolmore team that now manages the breeding rights of American Pharoah. Lady Shipman just missed by a neck in the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint. Horse racing is one of the few sports where females can compete with males at the sport's highest level. The 2016 Breeders' Cup will take place at Santa Anita in Southern California, where the championships have been held 9 times since the inception of the Breeders' Cup in 1984. 13 races worth a total of more than $25 million will bring together horses from around the world on Friday, November 4th and Saturday, November 5th. Tepin will try to defend her title in the mile. In 2016, the 5-year-old mare has taken her success outside the U.S., with wins in England in the Queen Anne Stakes at the prestigious and historic Royal Ascot meeting in June. And Canada in the Rico Woodbine Mile in September.
She is going to make this her own personal playground. Tepin going on to win the Rico Woodbine Mile. Tower of Texas second, Mudakayev third.
She's scheduled to face another filly in the mile, Miss Temple City, who has already defeated male horses this year in the Makers 46 Mile in April and the Shadwell Mile in October at Keeneland.
Miss Temple City, Ironica's charging. Miss Temple City appeared to hang on.
One of the reasons why Miss Temple City's connections chose to take on the boys in those races was actually to avoid running against Tepin in races for fillies and mares. Alice Springs was second in the 2015 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf. She has won 3 Group 1 stakes against fillies and mares in 2016. The Falmouth at Newmarket in England, the Matron at Leopardstown in Ireland, and the Sun Chariot at Newmarket.
Alice Springs is digging deep. She's going on to win the Sun Chariot. Alice Springs has beaten Always Smile.
After winning the 2015 Breeders' Cup Turf, Found returned to her European home base and won the most prestigious race in France in 2016, the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. She's the first horse in history to complete the double of winning the richest turf races in North America and in Europe.
It's Found and Ryan Moore. She's clear as she races towards the line. She gains a magnificent victory. It's a 1-2-3 for O'Brien. Hyderville was in second, Order of St. George's in third.
Like Found and Tepin, Lady Shipman has gone on to international success following last year's Breeders' Cup. The 4-year-old chestnut filly won the Royal North Stakes at Woodbine in Toronto, Canada.
But Lady Shipman just never in doubt. Lady Shipman completely back to her true and utter best. And Lady Shipman dominant in the Royal North. She's explosive second. Mississippi Delta third.
A giant of a filly, Acapulco, did something very rare in horse racing in 2015. She was second at the young age of 2 years old in one of England's biggest sprint races in the Nunthorpe at York against older horses. Normally 2-year-olds just race against their own age group, and Acapulco did that quite well in the Queen Mary Stakes at Royal Ascot.
Acapulco burning clear as they race towards the line. Acapulco wins, Eastern Angel in second, Bashar in third, and Curland was home in 4th place.
2015 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies winner Songbird is now unbeaten in 11 career starts, and every race seems to be like Santa Anita announcer Michael Rona describes.
Pitch-perfect performance by Songbird.
This year's Breeders' Cup Distaff will match Songbird as the 2015 Eclipse Award champion 2-year-old filly against reigning champion Older Mare Beholder and champion 3-year-old filly Stellar Wind. There's been quite a rivalry developing in Southern California this year between Beholder, the winner of the 2012 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies and 2013 Breeders' Cup Distaff, and Stellar Wind, the runner-up in the 2015 Distaff. Beholder got the better of Stellar Wind in the Vanity Mile at Santa Anita in June.
Another domineering performance by the champion mare, defeating Stellar Wind, who will lose no admirers with her return to action.
Stellar Wind gained admirers by defeating Beholder in the Clement Hirsch at Del Mar in July, and then in a thrilling stretch duel in the Zenyatta at Santa Anita in October.
An exquisite piece of racing theatre. Stellar Wind on the outside, just in front. Beholder tries to come back gallantly, but Stellar Wind is just in front. A red letter day for Espinosa. Stellar Wind has beaten Beholder a neck.
In the Breeders' Cup's marquee race in the $6 million Classic over a mile and a quarter, 2014 Kentucky Derby winner California Chrome is the top contender and already the top-earning racehorse of all time, with career winnings of more than $13 million. He won the richest race in the world in 2016, the $10 million Dubai World Cup at Meydan in the United Arab Emirates. California Chrome inspired a fad of state plus chrome named horses. After California Chrome, the most successful has been Texas Chrome. As a 2-year-old in 2015, Texas Chrome won stakes in Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado.
The next Texas Chrome flies right by Dub Watson. Texas Chrome gets the gold in the Gold Rush Futurity.
As a 3-year-old in 2016, he's added to his successful travels around the country in the Super Derby in Louisiana and in the Oklahoma Derby. Being pointed to the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile, Texas Chrome would be only the second horse who has ever raced in Colorado to run in the Breeders' Cup, following 2011 Gold Rush Futurity winner Chips All In the 2013 Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint.